Today, I will be covering the basics of how to make the syllabus for your class accessible in 5 easy steps. I'm using Microsoft Word 2013. Now, there are many different screen readers available for use. The most popular screen reader is JAWS. I will be using JAWS today to do a few demonstrations. I want to give you a better understanding of why it is important to make these changes to your syllabus. Making a document accessible changes little to nothing for other students. It will actually look very neat and organized instead. This is a sample syllabus that is not properly formatted under accessibility standards. Save your document with a descriptive file name first. For example, instead of calling your document syllabus, you can call it distance learning syllabus. Or if your class name is too long, you can simply call it XXXX 6000. Make sure the file extension is Word document docx. To make things easier for you, let's go to the View tab and open the navigation pane. The navigation pane will show you the headings that you have assigned to the document. Screen readers will access the headings of the document and clarify to the listener that this is a heading and this is not. This is a paragraph. Before starting with the edits, let's specify a language for the document. If you have parts of it in different languages, then make sure to highlight each of those and change the language. Since my whole document is in English, I'm going to highlight all the text, click on Review, Set Proofing Language, select Language, and click OK. Now mine's already done for me. Now, the first step to make a document accessible is to style the headings. On this document, all of its text, including what appears to be the title and subtitles, are styled as normal. Like me, if you only see 2 headings in your ribbon, you can easily add more to it by clicking on this little expander, Manage Styles, find the rest of the headings, highlight however many you want, click Show, and hit OK. Now, you will be able to see the rest of the headings and will be able to easily assign them to your document. Let's format the title first. All you have to do is highlight the text and click Title. Anyway. Now, if you don't like how it looks, you can right-click on this box, click on Modify, change the font to whatever you want. I'm going to pick Times New Roman. Remember to always pick a common font and not fonts downloaded from the internet. I'm going to make it bold and change the color to automatic. If you don't like this bottom line, you can click on Format, Border, and None. To change the color of the bottom line, you can click on Format, Border, and make sure to click None and hit OK. Now, click Format again, Border, Custom, click on this bottom line button and change the color to black or automatic and hit OK. That changes the color of this line. Be careful with that. There is an order of operations. Now, using the same method, you can adjust your headings the way you want. I want my heading 1 to look like it used to look, so I'm going to right-click on the style box, modify, and change it however I want. If you want to highlight all the headings that you want to be heading 1 style, you can press and hold the Control key and highlight each one. It will highlight each one separately. This is what the document looks like after I assign the headings. Doesn't look any different, but for a screen reader, as you can see, the headings are in there. You can even click on this little arrow to minimize and maximize the headings and its contents. On a side note to this, refrain from entering information in watermarks, headers, or footers. Screen readers will not read from these sections. So if you put information in headers, footers, or watermarks, make sure to add in that information to the main document as well. For example, don't put your contact information only in the footer. Put it in the body of the document as well. The next, or the second step, is to use the built-in list features to create lists. When I click here, you can see that this feature is highlighted, which means the proper list feature is used. Here, although the tildes identify each option separately to the screen reader, it's just a symbol. So all you have to do is highlight the tildes, click the bulleted list icon, and delete the tilde. Third step for today is to properly format tables for screen readers. If you just leave your information tabbed like this, the screen reader will say tab after every entry and will confuse the listener. Use the built-in table format to create your tables. If you already have the table like this that is tabbed, all you have to do is highlight the data, click on the Insert tab, Table, Insert Table. Now, the data might look a little off, but apply some simple formatting and you should be good to go. Make sure to highlight the first row and specify that it is a header. To do that, you click on Layout and repeat its header rows. It will not change anything visually. For the screen reader to access the information properly, it is important that the table is in line. To check that, highlight the table, right-click, Table Properties, and check if this is left and that there's no text wrapping. This will make sure that the screen reader doesn't start reading the table from the middle of the paragraph. Also, don't put in merged or split cells. The screen reader will not pick it up. And do not add pictures of tables. The next topic is links. Avoid using click here or even pasting the whole link onto the document like this. Instead, if you want to enter a link, click on the Insert tab, Hyperlink, and paste the link here, and give a descriptive text to display. If you don't do this and leave it as it is, the screen reader is going to read it as We're on the last topic, images. Screen readers cannot read text from images or even describe them. As you can see, there's a very professional looking picture of the instructor in the syllabus. Mrs. Jane Doe, PhD. Now, for the image to be accessible by screen readers, you need to put a caption text or an alt text. To put the alt text, highlight it, right-click, Format Picture, Layout and Properties, drop down Alt Text, and put in a description. Here, don't start saying picture of, because the screen reader will do that for you. All you have to do is say something along the lines of lecture, in this case. Be descriptive as possible. I'm going to say Mrs. Jane Doe wearing her cool glasses looking directly at your headlights. Make sure to point out colors when possible. Don't put things like misto.jpg. As an alternative, you can highlight the image and click on Caption to put in a caption to the document. Again, make sure the picture is in line. You can see it right there. Finally, you can click on File, under Info, check for issues, and check accessibility to make sure you got it all.